Hey Meryl, how you doing? So I found your writing. Thank you for this written rationale. It makes a lot of sense. And one of the things I want to address here is this: is that one of the issues, problematic issues of this assignment is that in a real world workflow, we would have already planned on the typography, um, placement of the typography in the thumbnail studies. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? So when you're creating your thumbnails and you're doing your studies in form, you are aware that there is going to be typography placed. That may not be the situation in this particular assignment unless you read forward and realized that we were going to be adding type. And that's why I emphasized that at the beginning of some of the critiques, is that we are going to be adding type, so be aware of that. On another hand, it's a very much a real world problem, because quite often in your design career, you're going to get a client who wants you to use this particular typeface, who wants you to use this particular background, who wants you to use these particular phrases. And it's up to a designer to make it work, even though the type may not be compatible with the background they've chosen. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. If not, let me know. I'll clarify. But it's really, really important to know that those are two very distinct possibilities that could arise in any design composition. So without further ado there, let's go ahead and jump to your composition. And I have not downloaded it. I'm so sorry about that. This should have been up and waiting for you. There we go. Let's go ahead and jump in here and take a look at your composition. Okay. Let me just reduce the size a little bit, fit that in. Okay, so there's one thing I really want you to think about. I think that right now, good placement of image. I think you're doing a good job. I'm sorry about that. They're breaking up that cement right outside my studio door here. So, okay, the one thing I'm seeing is this scenic overview. I think there's a little bit of mixed message in terms of typographic hierarchy. Okay, and I say that because you, as a designer, you want to decide where you want the viewer to look first. Okay, so is it Howl Animations, is it Scenic Overview, or is it scenery straight from the latest animated film? I would think it would be that we would go Scenic Overview, scenery straight from the latest, and then Howl Animations being the smallest in terms of typographic hierarchy. Okay, so I like the hierarchy of this particular composition right here. I think that's definitely got the strongest hierarchy. Because right over here, the hierarchy is placed on Howl Animations, and then Scenic Overview next, and then this is just based sheerly on scale, on size. Okay, so I'm having a hard time trying to decipher which way. I think this is your best composition here, but I'm going to recommend a couple of things here. Scenic Overview, I would move right over here and get that in alignment with this left alignment. Scenery straight from the latest animated film, right? This Howl Animations is placed very nicely. That's the thing that was really throwing me right there, is that alignment right there. That scenic, get that in alignment right here. We're in business. I would reduce the type size, font size of scenery straight from the latest animated film just by a point or two. Just reduce it a little bit so there's no question that the hierarchy is Scenic Overview, scenery, then Howl Animations. I love the Howl Animations over on the right-hand side of the composition. You may consider moving that up just a little bit so that shape right there doesn't impede readability of the word animations. So definitely, that's my recommendation. This is a nice layout, just needs a little bit of alignment, just a little bit of attention to hierarchy. I think that's going to be a gorgeous piece. All right, nice job, good studies. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to let me know. Thank you very much.